it's on YouTube. Go to YouTube right quick before I do anything. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, let me turn the camera around too. Hold on. Yeah, let me send a link. Unless you already got my shit on you. Hold on. I'll pick up that for you, bro. No, I just. Let me know if you got it.
You got first.
Yeah, I got bills, so you get whoever team you want. Obviously, why the fuck Adam tripping? It's all the thing. Yeah, everything different now, nigga. Yo, heel on the Dolphins. Yo, everything mixed up. I'm tired of this rhythm. Yeah, everything different, nigga. Yeah. Adams ain't on Adams on the goddamn Raiders. Told you everything different. When I say this shit so different, nigga, you look at my Twitch, everybody been getting a charge. It's like everything different. It's like Brady's still the worst quarterback on the game. Man, that nigga overrated as fuck on that game. That nigga throw picks left and right. Nigga, Herbert better than that nigga. Alright, what team you want me to look at? Alright, hold on. I got the Bills. I just said I got the Bills. I said Bills. Nigga, hell no, I don't got no Bengals. I said Bills, bro. I don't have no Bengals, nigga. I don't like them, nigga. I like Bills, bro. It's they're 85. I'm gonna go over there to you for you real quick. Hold on. They got safeties is good, I think. Yeah, they got something look good right now. Hold on. Nah, I said Bill, bro. Nah, yeah, I don't like the Bengals. Them niggas beat my Chiefs. Chiefs my favorite team. Beat them all. So they got. I'm looking. Nah, Joe Burrow. Nah, I think he. What? Wait, hold on. What? That nigga had one good year. Oh, nah. Hell nah. I thought it was 85, bro. 93 receiver. This nigga had one good year and he a 90? Hold on, let me see what Dak is, bro. Oh, he ain't better than no Dak after no 1 year, my nigga. Hell nah. I ain't know that nigga no 90. Chase 87 after 1 year. They tripping. Oh, your favorite pick? This nigga get speed. Now he got 2 speeds. That nigga ain't shit. I'm gonna get on Ramsey. Yeah, I know I gotta get my dog. Yeah, he don't got no catch. That's why I like Ramsey, but he can't do everything though. That's why I be telling you, Ramsey's good, but shit, if your whole team ain't complete, it's a wrap. Hold on, let me get this nigga over there first. Your best corner, 85, I think it's a Woozy. Hold on, I'm going over there now. I think it's a Woozy. I know he can show y'all best, but I think, yeah, he 85. Oh, y'all got this nigga from the Steelers. I didn't know y'all had Mike. He like, I'm sorry than the bitch. He overrated as fuck. And it's sorry. This your linebackers right here. I'm already showing. Now I'm showing you your linebacker right now. You just saw your corner. What you want? The best one is I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I think it's Fred Warner. Let me see. This nigga 92. This nigga 94. What that nigga? Yeah, Fred Warner the best. Yeah, the second best is the nigga Demario Davis from the Saints. Fred Warner the best here 94. 95, hold on, 95, 85, hold on. Oh, I forgot that nigga Eric Kendricks from the Vikings. What that nigga speed? 85. I think most of these niggas 85, bro. Yeah, all these niggas 85. You see it? All these niggas 85, the best niggas. Yeah, they all 85, bro. Even Fred Warner. That nigga 90 after 1 year? That's crazy. 90 after 1 year? I don't understand that, bro. I'm gonna get Adams. That nigga 90 after 1 year. That is crazy, bro. That's overrated. Alright, who your third? The next best is Jair. The Packers. 92. I'll go to all of them for you. Hold on. This is all the best one. 92. The next best is another 92. I mean, Jair 94. There's a water 92. He had 94 speed. That's my third favorite cornerback in the league, bro. That nigga dog. Ramsey, Marcus Peters, and Jair. That nigga, I mean, not Jair, these old. I'm on my third. One, two, I got two. Bro, my third. I'm gonna get Donald. Well, I just got Donald. Didn't I just get Donald? Nah, I'm gonna get Donald. Yeah, I ain't get Donald. I ain't got Adam. I got Donald. Oh, y'all four. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Hell nah. Hell nah. Who you want, nigga? Kittle or Kelsey? Kelsey better, bro. He my favorite tight end. He a 98. I think Kittle a 97. Hold on. Yeah, Kittle 97. You just saw Kelsey. He a 98. That was your four. First off, let me talk my got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you feel? Funny like we're sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack. Read the script. Born in the murder when I had it shit out to the side. And this morning we fought fucking 3 times. I knew that it's trouble to get. That's why I wanted to get it. That nigga really 2 points up. Yeah, he played for the Bills. He got traded from the Rams. Yeah, seriously. That nigga Russell Wilson, look, he over on the Broncos. He told that whole shit all season was crazy, nigga. I told you. Everything ain't the same no more. Who am I for? So I gotta think about this bit. Give me a tight end. No, man, I'm a tight end. I'm gonna get another corner. I got Jair. Ooh, I'm glad I got him for your ass, dude. What you want? This your fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this your fifth. Shit. Slay, I think. Slay the next best. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Slay the next best. 92. He played for the Bills, bro. I gotta get another. Alright, I'm gonna get. You got another corner. I need another receiver. I'm gonna get Cooper Kupp. Don't want that name? Hold on. Yeah. They ain't get this nigga no superstar. They crazy. That nigga smoked a little weed and they gonna hold this nigga, man. That's crazy. D-Hop. Nah, they ain't get that nigga no superstar, so he ain't got nothing next to his name. Cause he smoked a little weed and they gonna fuck that nigga over. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yo, that's why we been in that group betting on that on preseason and shit. But you know, football regular season starting this week on Thursday. I got 200 on the rim. Man, you better get in there. I don't know about straight up here. You might get some. You just gotta add. See what the team playing. And then we bet on that college too. I just got into college 2 years ago, bro. Like I said, everything a learning curve. Once you get into it, you'll fuck with it. It gonna be on Cooper Kupp. Y'all already got him right there. I don't think it's Cooper Kupp. Oh, Cooper Kupp. Chill. One, two. 3, 4. Who's my fifth? 1, 2. Oh, I got a D-line. Okay. Alright, let me do this shit. Yeah, he can stay much for the trade. Alright, let me do your shit now. My 5 is on. Hold on. Kupp and Adams, Aaron Donald, Rams and Arizona. Alright, this your team. This your cornerbacks right here. Yeah, let me know what else you want to look at. You gotta go to see your linebacker right here, Fred Warner. Your wide receiver right here. Why are these niggas 80, bro? These niggas overrated, bro. These niggas not that good. Oh, here's a tight end kills. They gonna hit you big time. Whoever that nigga was below him ain't worth a damn, boy. Hayden Hurts. You see it? Hello? You see it? Alright, good. What playbook you want? I ain't gonna lie, I just been using the same 2 shit I already know, bro. I don't know none of these motherfuckers playbook. I'm being real with you. What about our defense? What about defense? Bo, Casey, Bo. Casey, Bo. Oh, the team defense. All right, good. You see it? Nah, it's on Cincy. It's on Cincy. Alright, I do the same shit. I just get KC offense, keep that defense on Buffalo. I don't like football, none of that shit. I'm cool. I'm gonna try New England play football. Let's see. How many minutes you want on? Alright, it's up. We on board.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, we're celebrating a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Throwing out 2nd and 8. Burrow. This goes out right for Mixon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. I feel like a little bit of a last opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out your running back, they can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to it quickly and holding it to a short game. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive. And we've certainly seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, and maybe make himself a more complete running back, and even more trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Touchdown to Jameson. And to the 43, so this is like the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So run on 1st down to Singletary. And he stopped immediately there.
Ramsey down.
Well done to skip that. Diagnosed pretty quickly. I love that description because diagnosed is the perfect down now. Read his key, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On top of what?
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Out for the flat here for Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Nifty move. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. The first carry now.
Man,
He's tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing now is Allen. And his pass is just outside of the 20.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Out to the left there, complete to Howard. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
That feels good, but you know on their side of the field all we're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown on them. Look out, you've won the mental.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To the air, Allen steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there was a lane that could bring and break up a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
What the fuck, they made that too long?
Allen.
Oh, a nigga?
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Banks of the Buffalo field goal unit. From the right-hand chair, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal, maybe doesn't look this crowd real easy. I don't think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well, they can pick things up. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Here's the Bills kickoff in and out as they will send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to give this to Nixon. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that with no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
This doesn't put this offense in precarious position. We know this is turning point of attack, especially some big body guys in the middle of this team. It's got to be priority one.
On third down, Burrow. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring it down.
Even after 3 seasons in the league, you can see a huge breakout by Ed Oliver. He has the potential to decimate the line of scrimmage and get to the quarterback from the interior.
So on fourth down comes the left-footed punter Kevin Huber to punt it away. The back deep, Cooper Kupp. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're no 2 threes and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. So they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Call the gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it in hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, get a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. To throw again on second down. Allen. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield and across the 45 before going out. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz game. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. The one thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good edge deemed him.
And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense. They go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Now Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in free snap. He locked it on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen to throw once more. That's Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So many times in our career, coaches talk about completions or what though. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. from the 17. Allen.
He's trying to throw a fucking kick or something, man. That stupid shit he doing.
That open man time, they end up putting a little too much heat on it. They just think
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under him. Instead, he fired an absolute ball. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have a Bills first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Going right back to Knox, and again, nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And they'll lift this down inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Maybe time for one crack at the end zone before bringing out the field goal unit. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they pass on 2nd and inches. Here's Burrow, selected throw. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remaining in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. High degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. So we reach halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach! And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 3rd and long line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put things close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And it'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and they'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, bip. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 36, Ballard. He's got the connection over the middle of Diggs. They give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, if you do hit man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards that time.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a different intensity when you start the second half. If the manifests itself in some sloppy tackle. How about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closer quickly at the end. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Allen off the bootleg. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you can keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the Ravens.
Well, partner, what do you think?
Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but... Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
How'd it go?
That one complete.
How'd he get over?
Johnson. Touchdown, Bills. Duke Johnson.
He did be saying shit. Damn.
Bills have moved out in front.
That was broken coverage right there.
What's the importance there in the passing game?
That was broken coverage.
Oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch.
Hey, I know you heard me on the game. Hey, no team banned on this shit too. Everything pretty much balanced out. Chiefs ain't got healed, all that shit, so every team pretty much free game, bro. If you win, you get whatever you want. Chiefs, Rams, everybody free game, bro.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. Charles, you and
I done saw niggas blow niggas out with fucking hurt and everything.
Side scored. Now it's up to
Holmes and lost to the fucking Chargers. Chargers and lost to the fucking.
Well, bottom line is
That's
they
all
just saw
you
the
know,
ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Well, it's still hot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Come on, man. My D-line too good. And be running on my shit, man.
Cross midfield down to the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Buffalo. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Hold up, that bomb, that dumb, that shit stupid as hell.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed up there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll find his
How this nigga holding up against my deal? I'm confused as fuck about this shit, bro. Nigga holding up against my deal.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. Travis Kelce, 30 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line.
The fuck is this nigga doing, bro?
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
There we go.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson.
That nigga playing like a dumbass.
Goes first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen.
There we go.
This complete to Cooper Kupp.
Oh.
This well past midfield.
He's there.
Stopped just before the 30.
7 more yards in the field.
Strickland after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary trying the left side. And he'll take this down to the 33. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I'm going to have your ball, sir. Don't get line. Don't let it go. I am clenching. I am clenching.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense.
Yo, this kid is cute.
And talk over what to do next. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Bass is good. And we're a little over a minute to play. They have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Burrow and the Bengals down 10. A minute 7 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
I let them smoke my corn.
To throw, Burrow. And this one too low. Was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow.
Let's go! That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That ball, man. Good game, man. Call me this shit over.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
It's not decisive. There's still a vote on the floor.
I'm gonna keep my squad. You can change whatever you want.
Just roll over. Listen, Mike.
Damn, man.
The hottest fucking military contract on the market. I did that. Okay, at any minute, one of those calls is going to be Elias Ryberg.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Hey.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And this
Yeah, I'm gonna get it to you whoever you want. Nah, I ain't got nobody on Chief. Nah, I'm gonna put all my players over there. Hold on. They're 86. 86 or 85, I think. Alright, hold on. Hold on. There we go. So they look different. They look way different from last year. I mean, they just ain't got Hill, Honey Badger. See? Orlando Brown. Hold on, I'm gonna put my players in. I already know what the fuck I'm getting. Hold on. I'm get my same squad. Hold on, let me put my players back over. Yeah, they got everybody. Hold on, let me put my people back over here. I already know what I had. And don't bitch ass don't do nothing. I fuck around, get geared. Nigga don't do a damn thing. Bitch ass nigga, me hot, man. Nigga don't do nothing, man. At all, bro. Weird ass nigga. What's up here? That's a deep line. What this nigga? I what this nigga look like? I'm getting geared, bro. Fuck Donner. I was on the page. I'm a swap. You hear me? On the person, I ain't getting Donner. I'm just gonna get geared. They both 99. I'm gonna just swap Donner for geared, but everybody else the same. I got, instead of Aaron Donald, I got Mal Geared. They both are 99. I just want to see how Geared run. Of course, I had another cornerback, I think. And who I had? Let's see. I had another cornerback. I had Jair. Yeah, I did take him right before you can get him. Okay. The Rams. You said who? Matt Stafford here, 85. Make sure I got my 5, because I know I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I got my 5th. I'm gonna wait to get my 5th. I'm gonna who you want? I'm gonna wait to get my 5th. I see you. I got 4. I already know all I had, but I got 4. I'm gonna wait to get my 5th. I'm gonna let you choose your people first. You get 4 in a row. Hear me? So I got my same squad. Yeah, you gonna want one. That nigga fast in the bitch though. God damn. 93? He at 78 though. He's sorry, but he's fast in the motherfucker though. That nigga fast in them cornerbacks. The what?
This your left outside. This your right outside. Alright, here we go. Cornerbacks. I'm gonna go cornerback. Receiver. Running back, you already know Zeke. Shit, not a damn thing on the cool. It's time. You see it? Really like it. Really the top team, Baltimore. I don't know why they got beat at 84. I got the team over Denver. They got Russell. The Bucks. Bucks are 90. They the best team on the game. Cardinals 84. Chargers. Jeez. 86. You want to keep going? Oh, I bagged out that shit. I showed you all the time. See, Chief, Colts, Commander. Jair, but I'll replace him. I ain't tripping, just one player. If I had two, I want to replace him, but I don't really give a fuck to keep him. I can replace him. You want the Packers? Yeah, you know what that means. I'm still waiting on my feet. I'm gonna get my feet. You got the pad. I need my cornerback. Yeah, that nigga. Hold on, I ain't even get my all five because I was gonna get Alexander, but I'll let you get the Packers. Well, you get you get your fourth, and I'm gonna get my fifth, and you get your fifth. Put it like that. I'll do it. I bet. I'll keep it like that. 3 more. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't got none, bro. You gonna need one. Sammy Watkins. You gonna need one. But Adams went to the Raiders. Hold on. I thought you did one. Hold on. Hold on. Ravens right here.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the teams receivers. The Ravens. This the Saints. Seahawks really got one of the best balanced receivers, bro. To be honest with you, got 90, 89. And you really just build from there, and both them niggas fast. Steelers. Let me show you my team so you know who I got. I got Adams and Cook. But that's my fault. Cornerback. Oh, they ain't got no quarterback. Russell gone. See? I'm gonna keep going to the receivers for you, but I got Adams and Cook. Just let you know that now. I got Adams and Cook. They probably sorry. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Let me show you how these receivers. Vikings. They got a 93, 80. The Vikings decent. Browns got Cooper. We can just build around the Browns or something for real. You got a running back. You got a wide receiver. I got Garrett, but I replaced Garrett for Donald though. Just let you know that now. If you wanted these niggas. You already have Ward. I'm gonna keep going for it. Bucks really got the best receivers, bro. You just got to build around your team. See? 92, 89, 83. Cardinals got a good receiver, 96, 84, and they got speed, 97 speed. Hollywood Brown over there. Chargers, 91, 86. Chiefs ain't got no receivers. They look good here. That's pretty much it, bro. Alright, hold on. I ain't put nobody on teams, right? I ain't do nobody on your teams, you right? Nah. Yeah, I did. You want that nigga? Well, I gotta do this shit over again. Hold on. What that nigga would. You want Ward on the corners? Alright, dude. Alright, well, you got Ward. Who your second pick? Eagles got another cornerback. This is Alexander. He the next best. You got two more that I'm choosing my fifth. Yo, you got two more before I choose my fifth. Come on. Let's go be Slay. In next bill. The Ward above Slay, so it's gonna be Slay. Alright, one more. Alright, hold on. What receiver you want? Hill. Justin Jefferson and Hill really the next bit. I got Cook and Adams. Hill and Justin Jefferson. one more. And I'll say choose my foot.
You ain't got no linebacker. You gonna want him? Cordell. Hold on. Here you go, right here. No, I bagged that over. Who you want? I think you only got one nigga. JJ Watt. That's it. Alex. He 87. You on your full. Zach Ertz, I think. Yeah, 84. You want tight end? Slay. It's my fifth now. It's in my 10. Safe. Yeah, y'all be overloaded. I'm gonna get kills. Hear me. Tight end. I don't waste no tight end. This nigga ain't bad. That'd be a waste. This nigga 83 ain't bad. I'm bad. Linebacker, shit, bro. Damn, man, I don't know the fucking fourth I want to get. Fuck it, I know I'm finna get. I'm gonna just go ahead and get on. Damn. I'm gonna get a defensive tackle. Who your fifth? I'm gonna get a defensive tackle. Yeah, defensive tackle. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you see that shit. That shit getting on my nerves, bro. I thought I was tripping. I got my. You said who you want? Yo, outside linebacker, Carson. The best one is this nigga. The best outside linebacker. He ain't fast, but a TJ Watt. At 96. Khalil Mack, the 92, he on the other side. Roquan Smith for 88, 89, he over Parsons here. 88 speed, pretty much 3 less. Roquan, Khalil Mack. No, I'm saying Khalil Mack, right? Alright, good, hold on. Shit. Alright, that's just good. Still the whole dope.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the couches, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the uniform, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps and I'm taking off top 5. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take a quarter meal, hella follow. Take off the far flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the eye patch. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off the decisions I like. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the unbroke I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, get a fun with jungle. Take off the shit mill, take off the doje, take off the broken bag. Take all that design.
I'm pretty good shit, man. Right there, your linebacker. Got your receivers. Shit. Hold on, let me see some of the nigga. Oh, he a 97. Wide on that's a cheat code. Wide on Hill, they both fast in the field. We got a 99 and 97 over here. Man. Whatever you want to look at, bro. Kyler Murray, 92 speed, superstar. They got a superstar badge. This your running back, James Conner, 81. Wide receiver, tight end, your end, wide, Zach Allen, defensive tackle, Antoine Woods, he's played for the Cowboys. Marcus Golden, your left. Isaiah Simmons, your middle. 93 speed, that's big. Khalil Mack, your right outside. Your corners. Alexander Ward and Murphy. They got Slay at cornerback. I mean, at safety. You know how they do it unless you want to stay back at corner. They put Slay right there to balance the last so he can always be in the game. Your top 3, Alexander Ward and Murphy. Slay your top 3 too, but they put him at safety so he can always be in the game. The number 3 corner ain't always in the game. He got to be right here. Right there. 1, 2, 3. Your free safety, Jalen Thompson, Buda Baker. Your kicker turn here. Yeah, he played free safety. They just do that when you do the auto reorder because they make that nigga always be in the game. Heal your pump return and kick return. Unless you want to change it. You good? What playbook? KC. Oh, everything even? Okay, good. I'm tripping. I already know that shit is on my nerves. I'm getting New York Giants defense.
try this shit out. Everything going. Keep these niggas defensive sign. Okay. I've been winning like this. 6 minute acceleration clock out. Alright, we on. Good. You hear me?
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen going to go to the air right away. And incomplete to open things up.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now, these two teams, Arizona and Buffalo, both feeling like they're on the ascension, and indeed both coming off of 11-6 seasons a year ago, and with fan bases that are ultra excited about the present and the future. First carry for James Conner. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Oftentimes, broken tackles are his specialties. And put another one on his tally there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. One-on-one, not likely to get him down. You need everyone else to get there and help you. I think they were signaling for you and I to jump on the pile and try and get him down, weren't they?
You don't want me out there, I promise you. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Murray now. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has players understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
To throw, it's Murray. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st and 10 is Connor. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. He'll buy some time right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Yeah, go right now. Let's go. One play at a time, baby. Y'all got time. Let's go. Let's get some love. He's ridiculous. Let us dictate. No joke on here right now. Let's do this. Who's going to make a play, baby? Playmaker, step up right there. Go get him now.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. what do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Isaiah Simmons, boy, he can move all over the field, and he gets a tackle for loss there. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To the air, Allen. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Eluding the press. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
A draft day trade sent Hollywood Brown much closer to Hollywood when Baltimore shipped him to Arizona for a 1st-round pick. He's joining the Cardinals at a great time, too, coming up with a breakout season that saw him cross 1,000 yards for the first time on a career-best 91 receptions. He's going to make an already exciting offense that much more dynamic.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. To throw is Murray. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
It's a slant to Hill. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the goal line. Well, now how about this return? Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Let's go, baby. Showtime, baby.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Murray off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down.
Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
From the 39, Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Murray going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride from 3 yards out. And the Cards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0.
Bills, nothing.
Let's go. That's right, baby. Play it to the whistle. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Don't wait on nobody else to make it. You make the play. Let's be smart. Let's play ball. They can't stop us. They can't beat us right now. Hey, what we got? This is your game, baby. Let's go. Let's go to the play, baby. Give us some. Give us some. Every week. Gotta have it, baby. You gotta have it.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Allen's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Bass is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Antoine Woods busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
After the sack on first down, Allen. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Allen. Screenplay, Johnson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start with a give to Connor. Room here to run. 61 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run here with Connor. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ice and I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the course. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. R&B all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my head. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we live it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no hiding this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other. get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had it done since the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded it. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones had it done since the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. But when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow they mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother. We the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
I'm downstairs. You mean? Girl, I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. How you get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, pick up traffic. What the is you doing? We gotta dip. Cardi, yeah. Watch your tick. Waiting for that last minute for your hell. Now stop playing games, go and bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting like time that you wasting like time that you wasting on my time. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go. Cause you know that time that you wasting like time that you wasting like time that you wasting on my time. Took me 20 to get ready, yo. Shower moisturizer and the fit I had on yesterday. Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like, hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad. Ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. Where the at? Anyway, gotta pay a little more if we late to the jack. Got a jet cause the boat leave at 8. And we got some fur on the upper deck in the orchestra. Gon' play it. Score to LV Ablo project. You ain't scared to change cause it's ain't coming out your pockets. My fruity and slip. I'm rude a little bit. Don't be acting so appalled. All y'all girl, let it put so much into tonight. And you just don't care. Now stop playing games. Gun, bring your downstairs. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that
play. They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And again, it's Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down. Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray now to throw. Screen pass to Conner. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Prater's kick is good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here in baseball.
Raider now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes getting it out wide here to Bernard. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his target, it's Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Evans' 1,000-yard streak to start his career remains intact and is now at 8 years strong. And in his 8th season, came a career-high 14 touchdown catches as well. Another similar season, and Mike Evans will cross the 10,000-yard milestone this year. Easy first down pickup for the superstar wideout.
Mahomes now on first down. He hits Adams, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Mahomes now to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Giovanni Bernard from a yard out. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Show them what you got. Play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Come on, man. Here you go. Let's go do this thing, baby. You ready to roll? Big week, every week. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. All day, baby. All day. And you're not. I've seen that play a couple of times already.
Now it's Ryan Succop after the touchdown to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 29, Murray. Ertz over the middle. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
They'll roll, and he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Lavonte David in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to complete that pass.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll drop this off for Bernard. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Murray going to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. Prater's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now Mahomes, and it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 more yards there and another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now it's Mahomes again. He drops it off for Bernard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. They got his man complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So a very sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun now for Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a carry for Bernard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And break, the tight end's got it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
They run behind center with Conner. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Murray now on first down. And this will be swung out here for Conner. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the gun, a give to Connor. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Murray now. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this down to the 10. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal. Murray looking left sideline, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Murray. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Prater's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. No return here for Barner. It's a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On 1st down, Mahomes looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, He was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And he's taken down inside the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They'll run it again with Fournette, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
You spent your whole life trying tryna blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a one-off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Make major moves, still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Face on my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the race and we lay in the stars. I made it happen, a boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me, it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. No more remorse, no cases in. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo, no sir, I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that, that might give you life advice. Get some money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money.
Yeah. Welcome to the camp.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. They homage to an underground.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
To throw, it's Murray. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Fournette. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And this returnable for Hill. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd down, here's an option right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
smart, baby. Let's go do this thing, baby. Got you, baby. Put a little aggressive, baby. Come on, baby. Go get him now. Come on. Do your thing. You need the card to put us on, baby.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Ertz certainly proved he's still got some juice left after midseason trade to Arizona. Immediately came in and produced with over 500 yards in 11 games, and he's being counted on as a key piece for the Cards moving forward, and he gets him a first down there.
First carry for James Conner to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Murray going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Shaq Barrett's motor just keeps on running in Tampa Bay. Another 10 sacks for him in 2021. He's up to 37 in 3 seasons with the Buccaneers.
To try again after the sack, Murray. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To throw is Murray. And Hill with it over the middle. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out into open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Fournette again. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, an all-out battle on 4th and goal, offense versus defense, and the offense won it.
And I'm just wondering what was going through the minds of the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were they not focused that the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. I just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
What's the deal, y'all?
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Murray now to throw. Finding Ertz here on the out route. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st down, Mahomes. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And that play was all about timing between the quarterback and his tight end because the ball's got to be released with a little bit of float to it so he can...
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Succop now for the Tampa Bay field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Kenyon Barner to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Well, the Bucs ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle to Evans.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Hill on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
To throw, it's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Working with a 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Murray again. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Connor up the middle. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. Prater's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Returning from his end zone is Barner. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bucks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Murray now on first down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Murray, quick slant to Brown.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again, Murray.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Inside handoff down to Fournette.
And the all-pro safety Buda Baker in on the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Second down, back to Fournette.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38. gain on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A handoff to Fournette, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8, now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Fournette once more on second down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 73 yards on the ground for Fournette. It's a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.